You know, it's important to recognize the moment a relationship is over, but it's more important to know how to move on. So, let me introduce you to someone who has helped empower thousands of women who have struggled to let go. Please welcome the author of X-Free, 9 Keys to Freedom After Heartbreak, Byer.
Thank you. Thank you for having me today.
Tell everybody your story.
Okay, my story in terms of heartbreak is that I was in love when I was in my 20s. And we had this amazing relationship. And then one day he said to me, you know what? I can't go through with our marriage. I was like, why? He says, because you're black. And I was like, you're just finding that out? Like, seriously?
Yeah.
And he said, my parents will not align with the marriage. And I was devastated. I couldn't get over him. I didn't know how to get over him. He dropped me off on Christmas Eve. And it took me about a year. I actually called him up and said, will you help me get over you, you know? And he put his girlfriend on the phone. I was so devastated, and there was nothing to do. There was nowhere I could go for help, you know? And so I really got myself back on my feet, and I married a wonderful man after that, and we were married for 5 years. And for some reason, you know, we were just better off as friends. You know how sometimes you meet someone, it's like, we should have stayed friends.
Yeah.
It was him.
Yeah. That's happened to me about 400 times.
Right, so we decided to stay friends, but it was still devastating to end a marriage. You know, my mother had 8 marriages, and I seen her suffer through 8 divorces. And I was like, I don't want to suffer again. So I started creating ways to really get along with my ex during our divorce.
But this prompted you to write a book, right?
Exactly, because everyone was like, how can you divorce someone and not hate him? And I said, you know, the pain is inevitable, but the suffering is optional. I'm not suffering anymore. So I started doing transformational work, and I created these 9 keys to really support me in getting along with my ex.
Okay, let me ask you this question. You had broken women down, that they fall into 3 categories.
Yes.
And what are these categories that are toxic to the relationship?
Right, there's the mother lover who's the accommodator. There's the door slammer who's always in denial. And then there's the tolerator.
Okay.
You guys have never been in any of those spaces, right? No. Yeah. Me either.
They mad right now. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to meet 3 women who fit into these categories. Okay, Troy, what category does she fit into? Where is she?
Taryn is for sure the mother lover. She's the accommodator. And one of the things that she did continuously in the relationship is she accommodates because she wants to feel special. What she does is she goes out of her way to make the guy feel special. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always open to new relationships, willing to give my love and my trust.
Okay, so there's something that about you, if you don't mind me sharing openly,
Sure.
is that you said that you're very desperate to feel love and trust.
There's that longing to finally feel in love and to finally feel loved back.
Right, and there's a fine line between feeling love and trust and forcing love and trust. Right, and one of the things that you say to the guys right away is, I'm coming here, I'm here 100%, I'm trusting you and loving you blindly at the gate, hello. Correct? Well, what's he gonna work for?
Right.
What should Tarian do to move past this?
I would strongly coach her to look at what it is that she wants the most. And what she wants the most is to feel special. Is that correct? That's what she wants. So what you want the most is what you have to first give. So I would say to Taryn, it takes 21 days to make or break her habit, and behavior is what interrupts patterns. I invite you to please find something that you love very much, and then trust yourself to do it for 21 days so that you make yourself feel special.
Okay.
Do you get that?
I get it.
Awesome. Thank you.
I like that.
So Lisa's what we refer to as the door slammer. She needs the door slammed, not in her face, but on her, for her to wake up. And that is something that's probably not new for you, is it?
To me, the door slam. I mean, there's some truth to that. Yeah.
You kind of got to get hit over the head with something for you to believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the denial, because she's attached to her vision of how it should look. So in spite of the reality, she continues to live in her illusion.
There you go. We have one more woman in the audience that's been working through her moment. Please welcome Crystal.
Is it safe to say that you're a tolerator, Crystal?
Yeah.
Okay, but let me ask you something, because there are a lot of women who are in relationships that they are tolerating that seems to be toxic, but for some reason they stay there. What is that?
Well, because it's better than the other option, which is to be alone. They have nothing else to move on to. This is why women hold on until they have something better to move on to hold on to. They're not letting go. I mean, you'll see skid marks.
When that happens, a woman, you should never stop caring and loving yourself deeply. Your love of yourself cannot come from another person.
Exactly. What Steve said is 100% accurate. When you can hold on to this, you can let go of that.
Very good job. Hey, we'll be right back, folks.